Hola. Only you be killing on you. That's a fact. Ain't nobody realer than you. That's a fact.
Oh my god, so I just idled out Ned from Realitynoted Second Chances, and I couldn't be feeling any better. Like, I really just negated the most votes. Like, I made history. Like, oh my god. Anyways, so coming back into camp, it's a very, like, eerie vibe. I definitely shook them. I don't think they thought I had an idol. Or if they did, I don't think they thought I was gonna play it. They thought they had me feeling super comfortable. But, you know, it's not going to be that easy to take me out. I'm a very intuitive person. And I also have a little birdie in my ear telling me where the vote's going to go. So I'm fully prepared, locked and loaded. Now, moving forward, I have to do as much salvaging as I can. You know, there's not a lot of people in this tribe that I trust. Everybody literally just voted me out. So I'm going to have to work my way. I've hit rock bottom, season 3 teas. And I'm going to have to climb my way back up to the top.
Ned, in the short time I've known you in the merge, I have probably talked to you more than I have to Daniel or Evan or literally anyone else on the other side. So, I love you. I hope you have fun on jury. I hope I won't see you soon. I'll go ahead and fight. And maybe win for our voting block, our alliance, our friendship. You know, I will avenge you, bitch. I will fucking avenge you if I have to, even though I literally did not speak to you until the merge. That's how tight our bond was, so I love you.
Okay, so these bitches are type dumb as fuck. Type dumb as fuck. Because the vote was Evan. And then they decided to literally flip it last fucking minute. Like, I did not vote until there was probably 30 seconds left to Daniel. And Daniel played an idol. So he stayed, Ned went home, so they're type dumb. But personally, I know that this game is still about relationships. And so I'm gonna talk separately to Dally because I was close with her on my other tribe, and Evan because I was close with him on my other tribe. Were we on a tribe? Anyway, we've been close. And I just want to explain to them why I voted Daniel and hopefully try to mend whatever kind of relationship there is. But I really hope I win immunity, because if not, I definitely could go home.
Ned went home at tribal. I think Jason ratted on us, which, like, honestly, fuck you, Jason. Like, honestly, he's literally such a fucking grind. He thinks he could go around here and play both sides, like, this easily, and I just, like, don't understand it. Like, literally, fuck you, Jason. I can't. Like, so I know that with Ned gone, I was just at the top, and now here we are in the bottom again, and I know that the likelihood of me winning immunity twice in a row is almost like slim to none, but I will not be giving up without a fight, because I know that I am the biggest target to every single one of those bitches on the other side. And as much as they may try to hide it, I know it's true. So I swear to God, I'm gonna win this fucking immunity, and I'm gonna stay another day.
So, you won't even believe it. Literally, I was loyal to the people I worked with, and Grayson and Emily both had the nerve to come into a room and attack me, saying I told Daniel that, like, to play the idol. Like, no, he doesn't trust me. Why would I tell him that? You're, like, fucking stupid. Like, think with your heads, not your asses. Start playing the game correctly, because you're gonna start taking out people that want to work with you. So, big fuck you to both of you. But I stayed. I know who I can start working with and who to start trusting. I'm sticking close with Julian because I trust him now. I'm sticking close with Madison and Noah. Those are the only 3 people I trust in this game.
So, right now, Julian believes as Jason, but he doesn't know it's me, and I have to act like it's not me to everybody. And, like, it's really hard because I just want to vote with the other side and act like I'm on the other side. But I have to act like I'm on this side, but I'm really on the other side, and it's just, like, really hard. it's really, yeah, it's really, really hard. But like no one like expects it to be me right now, and like people think that's really Jason, and I just have to like keep holding on to the fact that it's Jason and like believe with my whole heart, and like I just don't want to overact, you know, like I don't want to seem like something's off about me. But yeah, I'm trying to put myself in a good position in this game, and low-key I need like yep, I'm just so stressed out. I'm scared someone's gonna make a mistake and blow me up.
Daniel successfully played his idol on himself and nullified, I think, 8 votes. I'm on the hunt for an idol because I just want that fucking safety. It would be fucking nice. And someone took my fucking voodoo idol, and I'm still pissed about it. I really do think it's Daniel who has it, because he's a snake in this game, and he eventually has to go.
So I was just sitting on the beach by myself, strategizing, talking about my game plans, and then all of a sudden I see this bitch walk up out of nowhere, and I was conspiring against him. So why did he have to walk up? I don't know. I mean, I guess he's pretty cool. He brought me a little thing, even though I had to pay for it. But yeah, that's that.
Alright guys, so after last night, after that crazy ass tribal and Daniel's idol play, I knew the idol's gonna be rehidden. So I'm on the beach looking, and I see this kid come up, like ask me what I'm doing. And I'm like, oh my god. I was just getting bamboo for the shelter, and he called me bluff, and now he's about to expose me to the whole fucking tribe. I am pissed. Okay, so like I'm on Discord like talking with people, and then Daniel says someone found the idol. I'm like, huh? There was no fucking clue to it. And then he goes, look on Ned's stuffed edit or whatever, and I'm like looking, and like right on, like next to Ned, there's the word clue, like very faint, and I'm so fucking mad. Like honestly, I really do think Grayson found it. Like I wouldn't be surprised. So yeah, Grayson fucking has an idol, and Grayson eventually needs to go. Like he's a big threat, and he's gonna win this game. So yeah, I'm really mad I didn't get the idol, but whatever. So I go around and I'm like looking at these bushes, right? Like I don't know, like real life reenacting of what I've been doing. So I go here, I'm like, oh my god, like is it in this bush? Like what's going on? And I'm looking around through like bushes, and like out pops this clue to a hidden immunity idol. And I'm like, let me get that shit right now. So I run and I take this idol clue, and I'm looking around for this idol. I just can't find the fucking damn thing. I can't fucking find it. It's not around here. Like I found the immunity idol. Me. This is my lifeline in this game, and I am gonna use it to my advantage.
So for this immunity challenge, it's a memorization comp. We have to write down a bunch of like items, like survivor items, like cannon, like all this shit, wheel, and Drew's gonna say a sequence, and then we have to answer the question about the sequence using one of our index cards. So it's memorization. So I'm like, okay, I hold up my thing, I survive a few rounds, and then I get out. I flopped because I couldn't fucking know the answer was wheel or something, and I put like torch. Like, come on. I just want to win an immunity challenge. Like, fuck. Like, I won 3 and now I'm flopping and all of these.
Yeah, I won the fucking immunity challenge. Like, I took these note cards and I went bam, 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 bam. Like, I fucked Julian shit up. Julian fucking annoying ass bitch. That's what you get for being annoying. So, I won immunity, and there's nothing those bitches can do to vote me out. Julian and Grayson won, which I'm kind of upset about because I'm very confident that he just found this re-hidden idol. Like, I'm almost confident. And now he's immunity, so I have no ability to take a shot at him this week, and it kind of sucks, but I mean, it's the game, it's whatever. So right now, me, Daniel, Christian, and Dally, well, Dally's not really active, so me, Christian, and Daniel,
we're just all trying to figure out who we want to vote out this struggle, because we can't vote out Madison. We obviously can't vote out Grayson.
So it's like an hour before tribal and everything's like dandelions and roses. And that's just not Survivor. You know, everyone's here to win. There's no way it's this simple. So Julian has been messy. He's psychotic, needs to be in a mental hospital at this point. He's a pathological liar and lies about literally everything. Not just about game though. Mama, it's about personal stuff. Like the amount of times he's told me about his 20 different pets. He has a pet falcon. He, you know, it's like the things that comes out of his mouth is like borderline schizophrenic and not here for it. So there has to be some kind of way that we can pin, you know, his literal like pattern of lies and use this against him. This has to be our crack. If there's not a crack already naturally forming, girl, I'm gonna have to take a hammer and fucking make one, because I'm not going home.
I'm on Discord just minding my own damn business. And then I hear we're about to start a shelter meeting by guess who? You guys probably know. But like the same people that always call the shelter meetings. And everyone goes except me and Julian at first. And then they're probably wondering, why aren't they joining the shelter meeting? It's a fucking shelter meeting. Everyone is required to go, or at least by their standards it is. And then Evan starts harassing Julian in his DMs, telling us to join. He resorts to name calling and just calling us weak. But the thing is, he's only doing that to Julian. I haven't heard my name, or like whatever people are telling me. Like, my name isn't coming up. I'm just, like, associated with him, apparently. And, like, he's just trying to paint us as weak. And then he mentions, not everything is about you. But, honey, it will be after we join, and he starts beating us with all his little friends in Alliance or whatever. And, like, the gang mentality of using Julian as a scapegoat.
He is losing his fucking mind, this tribal. He's throwing out so many fucking names. He originally threw out fucking, I think, Daniel's name, and then we shut that down, and now people are telling me that he's throwing my name out and he's gunning for me very hard, and that's not fucking happening. Like, Julian, you've done nothing this game, and now you want to start playing? Like, that's just not how it works. So, but personally, I don't want to do Julian because I think that's stupid for my game, because I think anyone could beat him in the end, since he's so messy. So right now, I think the plan is to do, I believe Jason, but I kind of want to flip that and maybe do Lana, because if Julian's throwing my name, I'm going to take out his +1s, and I know Lana is one of his +1s, so why not take the shot now?
Mr. Evan Jewell himself has tried to call a shelter meeting, but frankly, I really don't want to go. So, and like, I've heard what happens during it. I don't want any part of it. It's, like, honestly disgusting. And you know how I know it's disgusting? Because afterward, I got on Discord towards, like, the end of the shelter meeting, and when it was finishing up, and then I go talk to Julian one-on-one in a separate chat, and as we were talking, he just starts, like, breaking down. Like, he starts crying. Like, what could they have possibly done to break this man down within 10 minutes? Like, he is just, like, destroyed. Like, he is considering quitting. Like, no, please don't. I'm doing my best to comfort him. But, like, what could they have possibly done? Like, you wonder why you're on the bottom. It's because you're rude to people. Like, honestly, for real. You use slurs, you're rude to people.
Julian, I can only take in small doses at this point. I babysat him all pre-merge. I felt like I've done my due. I'm not getting paid enough to deal with him at this point. He's like crying and bawling, and oh my god. It's just a game, sweetheart. It is just a game. Calm down, take your meds, and meet me in an hour. I'm over this, like, it's exhausting. Like, I feel so drained having to have a conversation with him at this point, and I just want him to go. And the vote's gonna be him. Everyone seems to be on board. He's over there having a meltdown. Well, let him have it, and we can plot against him. At this point, like I said, there's no cracks. We have to make them, we have to exploit them, and we have to crawl right through them and escape to the next vote. Because he needs to go. It's way overdue. So overdue. please get his ass out of here.
At this point, we should just rename shelter meetings just like a Julian bash party, because that's literally what's happening. After he refused to join, everyone's just name calling him and just like bashing him and then blaming all the faults in their game on him. Like, how are you gonna call him the ultimate liar when each and every single person calling him out has lied to me and him? And you know what? I think I know. I'll tell you why. It's because they have a gang mentality going on, and they're just jumping on his ass. They're all using scare tactics to flip people in the middle, such as, like, Grayson, I said Grayson twice, my dumbass. Grayson, Jason, Noah, to vote with them. They found cracks, and they're exploiting it to the best of their ability, which is exactly what I feared. And once again, he's being scapegoated, like I said. They're name-calling him, trying to diminish his character. It's just disgusting. I'm DMing Madison about my feelings, and I hope she feels the same way, because at this point, that's literally who else I can trust.
Basically, what has happened in the last hour is I decided to mend bridges with Dally and Evan first, because I trusted them, and it is coming from a genuine place, but also I know that, I need to survive in this game. I'm not lying, but I'm also not being 100% truthful. I'm doing what I have to do as a person and what I have to do as a game player, because if I have 4 people mad at me and they have an idol, they could use it against me. And so I've kind of apologized to Dally and Evan and Daniel, and I'm hoping that we're gonna be able to make a new start, because I need them to trust me and not want me out of this game. And I hope that they think I'm being genuine, because I am, but as a game player.
No, okay. We all want Jason out, right? But no, there's no such fucking thing as an easy fucking vote in second chances. So we all want to flip the vote and not vote Jason. And I'm just happy that I have immunity, because without this immunity, I would be fucked this tribal council. Because I feel like if they know that we're flipping, they're probably gonna flip too, and that's gonna suck for our game. I don't know. I'm just so nervous. And by the way, while I'm on it, oh no.
Literally all hell is breaking loose at Tribal. Everyone's coming after Julian for no reason. Julian's sobbing over there. I'm literally sitting there I don't know what to do. Everyone's voting him out. And then Daniel comes to me and he's like, Jason, we want to make a move against someone else because Julian's on the bottom. We need your vote. He needed my vote. Oh, I look dumb there. But he needed my vote and he needed me to flip Noah's vote. Basically, Dally pre-voted Lana. And they can't get Lana out without my vote and Julian's vote. Noah's vote.
It wasn't the original plan. Whew. Okay, so to sum up what just happened at Tribal right now, everyone was whispering everywhere while Julian was crying and being Julian throughout the whole Tribal. And I feel like what was happening is he was putting on his show. I don't know if it was real tears, fake tears, honestly could care less. But while that was happening, behind the scenes, behind the curtains, was the whole strategizing and all of that stuff. I was terrified. Everyone, I'm sure my name came up. I'm sure Christian's name came up. I'm sure Evan's name came up. What we basically did was Jason, Noah, I know we've had our mixed differences. Y'all turn on us in the Tia vote. Can we at least come together for this one vote? What is the name? They were like, I don't know. I'm like, will you do Lana? They were like, fine, we'll do Lana. So we're all messaging. Lana ended up being that name. Tia's Mist is fucking next level. These girls can't compare to Tia's Mist. Tia's Mist came through, took out Ned, came through again, took out Lana. Now, bitch, there's only one Lana I stand, and that's Del Rey. So let's never get it twisted.
That shit was crazy. I would really like to not ever do that again. I was very stressed out and worried. It ended up not even being anything to worry about because the vote wasn't even 6-5, it was like 7-4 or whatever. But everyone thinks we're having a double tribal, and I don't know what the fuck to do.
So Lana gets voted out, and that's fine because that's kind of why I wanted this tribal after my name was going around. So I'm fine with that. But Drew tells us that we all need to go on Discord and stay mute, and I'm like, well shit, there's 10 people left, and it's probably going to be a double tribal council or whatever, and we're all like saying what we think it is, and I'm pretty positive it's going to be 2 tribes of 5, and 2 people are going to go home, so that's kind of nervous.
Okay, so we just made it past, and Julian stayed, so that is amazing. But now we're at the double tribal, and we were split into 2 tribes of 5. My tribe being me, Noah, and Madison, so the little trio. And then Dally and Daniel. But it's really awkward because we all voted the same way last tribal, so we don't really know who's gonna go. We don't want to vote each other. We feel really bad. But I'm really happy to have the majority, so this is really great for me.
Fucking flashbacks to the marooning at the start of the game. We're all sitting, waiting to find out our new tribes, and I'm just hoping that the numbers hopefully are in our favor. So I find out my tribe is me, Evan, Emily, Grayson, and Julian. Evan obviously is one of my closest allies. He's honestly my number one, like, behind Daniel. So it's good that I have him and everything. And I see the other people, and if we're doing it based off sides, how like some of the voting has been, it's 3 versus 2, and me and Evan are on the bottom. So I want to try to get Grayson out this tribal council, and I know Evan does too, because me and Evan have noticed how flawlessly Grayson has been playing, and I tell Evan I have an idol, because with this deflect idol, this is how I can get Grayson out. This is my chance to make a move with this idol. This power that the idol has,
So everyone's suspicions were correct, and we're being divided into 2 tribes, and he reads off my tribe, and I feel like shit, because I feel fucked. It's a tribe of me, Christian, Grayson, Julian, and Emily, and it's just me and Christian. So I'm like, fuck, I have a good chance of going home if I lose immunity, so. But Christian comes to me immediately. He pulls me into a 2-person room, and he tells me that he found an idol. I'm so fucking happy. And, because we really do need this. But I feel like if it's, but I'm still gonna go for the immunity because he said to me that he's gonna use it on me if, he wins immunity, and, I'm safe, so.
I'm literally so happy. I was literally praying the whole entire time during that challenge, and like, I'm so happy that I won. Literally, the reason why I wanted to win this is just like to prove to myself that I can do this, because like I feel like sometimes I'm so weak and I can't do this, and I can't believe that I'm still here and I can't get voted out and that I beat my place. Oh, I did it.
So I just won my first individual immunity of the season, and I'm so happy. Me and Madison won because there was the last standing from each tribe, and it was the cut the ropes competition where you eliminate someone, and once you lose your lives, you're out. So I'm just so happy right now because I needed to win immunity for my plan to go into works. I needed to win this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be using my idol on Evan just in case, because I want to make sure we both continue in this game together. But the thing is, Julian's going to be voting for Evan because they have bad beef. They've been fighting and all this shit. So he's going to vote for Evan, and I'm going to deflect shift the votes onto Grayson. And me and Evan are gonna also vote Grayson, which would make it a 3-2 because Grayson and Emily are both voting for Julian because the four of us made a group chat and we were all gonna vote Julian together, but I have to go against those two because them two are close and I have to split. So what I was saying was, while me, Evan, Emily, and Grayson have a 4-person group together, me and Evan are going against that because I have to realize that them two are super close and I have to try to split that up and I have to try to make a move for my own game right now. And if it means getting rid of my idol to try to do that, then so be it, because I have to try to make a move against Grayson, especially when the tribe is this small now. Now's my chance to get numbers together using my idol and everything to make this plan work. And if I fail, it fails, but I'm gonna at least try to do this because I have to make a move now against him.
So we waste no time and we go straight into the fucking immunity challenge, and it's like where we take someone's lives or whatever. And I went pretty far, and it was like down to me and Christian, I think. But fucking Daniel or Dali, I can't remember which two, cut me off and took away my life, and Christian ended up winning. Which I'm like, okay. I mean, it's fine because he's gonna play the idol on me. At least I hope. But at least like I'll probably be safe. I'm not sure, but I'd rather have won. So now I'm just trying to think out my plan of getting both idols flushed because Christian is promising me that he's using it tonight. And so I might vote Grayson out with Christian. Just
I'm fucking pissed right now. I'm so mad because my plan failed. While it was going to work, Grayson had a fucking idol, so he played it on himself. So now Julian ended up going home because the 3 votes casted for Grayson didn't count, and Julian ended up going home. And it just sucks because like I wanted to get Grayson out, but honestly, at least now I know he doesn't have an idol anymore because that idol now is flushed. I guess my idol kind of flushed his. They canceled each other out. So I lost Julian though because we were starting to talk a lot more on this tribe, and losing Julian right now was not beneficial for my game. Like, Julian was someone who, if he would have stayed, he would have been very grateful that I saved him. So it just sucks right now that this happened, but I don't know. It's just, you have to try, like try, and I tried.
Madison is sick as fuck for not eliminating one of Daniel's ropes when she had the chance. So I hope that bitch goes home soon. Anyway, Madison won immunity, and it's just not hitting me. Daniel and Dali are not gonna vote each other, and they can't vote Madison, so they're either voting me or Jason. So I need to do everything in my power to make sure they vote Jason, because Daniel supposedly has an idol, and oh my god, stop, I'm gonna be sick. Oh my god. Oh, I cannot go home. Oh my god, I will be sick if I go home. They cannot vote me. Oh my god. This is gonna be hellish.
Now, let me just explain this dynamic. Me and my guest is Dolly. Love her. I'm not worried about her at all. Noah and Jason, the original like backstabbing cunts that took out Tia, or assisted, however you want to word it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Cons. And then you have Madison, who has been playing this middle game, whose game I could like easily blow up. But I mean, need her? I don't know how to feel about this tribe. But we're both going to tribal, and Madison has immunity, so Madison is going to hold all the power tonight. She can side with me and Dali and take out Noah or Jason, or she can side with the others. What's she gonna do? No one fucking knows. Lovely.
this is my final confessional for the night. And it's just thoughts about what I'm gonna do. Because at this point, like I said, for Dally or Daniel, or for Dally and Daniel, it's either me or Jason. And so, I'm gonna play selfish. I need to use every single piece of information that I have on Jason and use it against him and just shove him under the double-decker bus with cinder blocks and a cat on top. Because it cannot be my time. I don't want to go. There's so much more I want to do. I want to make it to the end. And so if I have to throw him under the bus in order for myself to make it to the end, then that's what I have to do.
So I'm taking this into my own hands, and I have decided that for my game, it is best to get rid of Daniel tonight, because honestly, we have 3 people in a majority. Daniel needs to go. He's a big threat, and at the end of the day, I want to make a move. So with this majority, unless he has an idol, then I'm chilling.
Oh, I think I'm going to hell, but I'll deal with that in the afterlife. I basically just had like this long conversation. I was interested, but like not as interested as like I was like pretending to be. Like Madison's a very religious person, which is ironic because she's playing like the dirtiest game out here. I mean, more power to you. But basically, I was like listening to her like church stories and I was asking so many questions. Like I was so interested. And this is just to kind of lock her in. Like it was definitely like a 30-40 minute conversation. Just like getting to know her on a personal level. And I feel like if you know someone on a personal level, like you do, like you're more likely to work with them. So hopefully she's willing to keep me because I talked about like the freaking Last Supper. Like, I don't know, girl. Eat some bread, drink some blood. I don't care. Like, just keep me. Thanks.
So, quick change of plans. So Madison and Noah both voiced their concerns that, like, they think that Daniel has another idol, and this really puts a hinder in my plans because I kind of sort of promised Dally I wasn't going to vote for her, but if we're going to be getting outnumbered from their side and Daniel does have an idol, then tonight I just have to vote Dally and break my promise. So that sucks, but a game is a game, and sometimes you have to lie to make it to the end.
So it's about 5 minutes until we go to tribal, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I am a little bit concerned for myself because I talked with Daniel and Dally and they were fine with voting Jason, so that saved me, but they are now talking to Madison, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I could end up going home and that would fucking suck and I would hate it because we're so close to the finale, and like I just realized it, like we're so close, and so I hope that this plan does not change, and I hope that I don't go home because I will be absolutely devastated.
From what I've gathered, they want to vote Dally, Noah, and Jason. Me and Dally are gonna probably vote Noah, and then Madison is going to vote with us most likely. That's kind of like how this tribe dynamic is until it's like an hour before tribal. And Noah comes to us and says, hey girlies, I want to work with you. Can we just like vote out Jason instead? Now, I don't know what Evan and Noah talked about when they met up, but it was most definitely game changing if he wants to turn on Jason this soon. So me and Ellie have options, and suddenly we go from like in dire need of Madison to being in the killing position. And Dally and I got our knives ready.
There's 5 minutes till tribal, and we have our plan to get Dally out, set in motion. I am just thrilled that I'm finally getting my way. I'm finally able to make a move and start splitting up this majority alliance because god damn, this is so annoying. They've gotten their way every single time, and I'm dismantling the patriarchy in this game, and I'm starting with Dally.
It comes down to this. Who is going to be the biggest threat for my game? Is it going to be Jason or is it going to be Noah? And honestly, I don't know. A part of me has been like worried about Evan recently. And if Noah goes onto that new beach, back to the merge, and Evan's there, I'm scared that Evan's gonna be real tempted to take out a juicy target like me and a few tribals, because I know he wants to win this game. On the other hand, Jason, you cannot trust a word that kid says. And the fact that the like amount of loose cannon he is very worrisome. And I know I won't ever be able to trust him, ever. So weighing options this tribal is like the hardest decision ever. But me and Dali have to make a decision, and I hope it's the best one.
I've always liked to play with